West Asia is once again on the boil as negotiations remain stalled amid a deadlock over the Strait of Hormuz and Iran's nuclear program. An Axios report suggests that US may be mulling new military operations targeting Tehran. President Donald Trump is expected to receive a briefing from Central Command on potential plans in Iran. Three sources familiar with the matter told Axios that CENTCOM has drawn up plans for a short and powerful series of Iranian targets aimed at pressuring Iran to make concessions in negotiations. Other options being readied, they say, include dispatching special forces to snag Iran's highly enriched uranium stockpile and take over of parts of the Strait of Hormuz. Earlier in the day, the US president shared a map on his Truth social network labeling Hormuz as the Strait of Trump. The development comes as Trump said that a naval blockade against Iran could last months, leading oil prices to spike to their highest level in more than 4 years. CENTCOM said on Wednesday that it reached a significant milestone and that it successfully redirected the 42nd commercial vessel that was attempting to violate the blockade. It said, and I quote, "There are 41 tankers with 69 million barrels of oil that the Iranian regime cannot sell, estimating the value to more than $6 billion. However, Iran's parliament speaker, Mohammad Ghalibaf, mocked the blockade, referring to Trump's April 26th post on Truth Social, in which he predicted that Iran's oil wells would explode within 3 days. Ghalibaf said no such explosions had occurred due to the pressure buildup. He blamed what he called junk advice from US Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, claiming it had pushed global oil prices to $120 per barrel, with $140 likely as the next stop. A couple of days ago, in a post on X, Ghalibaf threatened with a symbolic message asserting that Iran has significant leverage to disrupt global energy markets. Countering US pressure, Ghalibaf used a mathematical formula that showed Iran's potential supply disruption tools versus US demand-side management capabilities. US Secretary of State Marco Rubio said that Iran has used Hormuz as an economic nuclear weapon against the world. Speaking to Fox News, Rubio said they are putting up billboards in Tehran bragging about how they are on hold of 25% of world's energy hostage. Imagine if those same people had access to a nuclear weapon, thus concluding that any agreement with Tehran has to include clauses that prevent them from sprinting towards a nuclear weapon.